Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And make sure you turn on post notifications. Okay, so let's start off with Doja Cat. Because Doja wants Stêvëlâçëy. Okay? Now, she's not trying to wife him up or anything like that. Because I do believe he is black. And you know she don't like the BBC. But she does want to collaborate with Stêvëlâçëy. He had a big year. Bad Habits in 2022 went #1. He also won a Grammy. So congratulations to him last weekend. So let me know how you guys feel about that. Do you feel like it would be a good collaboration? I don't listen to him like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know if I care for a collaboration, but I wouldn't mind it. Because I know that Doja Cat's trying to go in a different route. I still think that she's going to do the pop music. Because RCA, the colorist, will be forcing her to do it. But I do feel like the collaboration would do well. Because, Stêvëlâçëy and Doja Cat do well in the charts. Moving on to Cardi B. Cardi B has no originality. It has been reported that Cardi B will have her own meal at McDonald's. And I'm thinking to myself, like, didn't Sweetie already do this? I mean, no originality. I mean, goodness gracious. So her and Off the Cheat, after their McDonald's commercial comes out this weekend, because they got a McDonald's commercial that's coming out during the Super Bowl, I guess they're going to reveal the Cardi B and Off the Cheat meal at McDonald's. They should have a separate menu for, Cardi B and Off the Cheat, the jailbird menu at McDonald's, because that's what it is, okay? Because we all know Cardi B's a criminal. She pled guilty to hiring men to throw bottles at women because they were sleeping with Off the Cheat, and no consequences. And then she'd even do her community service up until recently. But with that being said, I do feel like Cardi B will be taking a lot more deals than Sweetie. They are under the same management, but I do feel like Irvin, Nicki Minaj's ex-manager, will be favoring Cardi B over Sweetie because even though, Cardi hasn't released music recently, she still does better on the charts than Sweetie. So I think he's going to be favoring Cardi B over Sweetie, and that might cause a little tension. Moving on to Megan Thee Stallion. So allegedly, Roc Nation has reached out to Adele, okay, the icon, and they're trying to get a collaboration because if you guys remember, Adele spoke out after the verdict, which was in Megan's favor, and she stuck up for Megan Thee Stallion.
Someone said, why doesn't Adele have backup dancers? And then someone made a video of Water Under the Bridge with Meg Thee Stallion doing the dance tour. Do you remember that? Well, tonight, I would like to wish Meg Thee Stallion a very, very Merry Christmas. Girl, get your piece. Do whatever you want now, baby. I love ya. Right,
So the people at Roc Nation, they saw that. And so they have been reaching out to Adele to see, how much it would cost to get a collaboration. Okay, because Adele, she don't really collaborate with rappers like that. The last hip-hop collaboration she did was in 2009 with B.O.B. She don't really do a lot of hip-hop collaborations. She even turned down Eminem. The song Walk on Water, which features Queen Bee, he originally tried to get Adele on that song, okay, and she declined. So it would be interesting if she's able to get the Adele feature because, Adele did stick up for her, said do whatever you want after the verdict. And then on top of that, their mashup went viral on TikTok, okay? So let me know if you guys would be here for a Megan and Adele collaboration. Moving on to Halle Bailey. There might be some issues, some trouble in paradise because DDG, her boyfriend, he unfollowed her on Instagram, then refollowed her once the blogs start picking it up because he was getting dragged, okay? People were in the comments saying, if you guys break up, it's your fault, saying that to DDG. He also tweeted, all these girls are the same, ain't no way, okay? And there was rumors that during Grammy weekend, they weren't really spotted together. And people went back to DDG and told him that she was allegedly flirting with other men. Okay? So let me know how you guys feel about this. Now, I never felt like they were a match. I'm be honest with you. I don't really feel like DDG would have dated Holly if she wasn't in the limelight. Okay? I think he saw the clout that Holly was getting from The Little Mermaid, and he decided to jump on the bandwagon. And it's really no shade, because if you look at the history of the girls that he dates, Holly's not really his type. So I feel like he was attaching himself to Holly because she's about to come up, okay? And I don't care how nobody feels about what I said. I believe that. And I don't think that they're going to last. But Holly's going to win no matter what. The Little Mermaid is coming out. She looks good. And she doesn't really need a man because Holly's a star regardless. So even if they do break up, it's not going to stop nothing for Holly, okay? Lizzo and Queen B had a moment at the Scammies, okay? When Lizzo accepted her award for Record of the Year, she shouted out Queen B, saying that Queen B inspired her and blah, blah, blah. With that being said, allegedly, Queen B and Lizzo have spoken behind the scenes, and they could possibly work together in the future, okay? Because they've had talked behind the scenes, and Queen B got more music coming out. Queen B, Lizzo, and Nicki Minaj were the only 3 black female artists to go #1, okay, last year. So I don't need a collaboration between these two. I don't get into Lizzo's music. I think it's too kitty bop or, too pop for me. I do listen to pop music. I do like a lot of pop artists, but I just can't get into Lizzo's music. And honestly, I don't think you guys can either, because no shade, but she only had 1 hit and she dropped a whole album. And I didn't hear you guys talk about that album at all. Y'all only talked about Damn Time. Y'all did not talk about any other song on that album. But I wouldn't be mad about the collaboration. I just wouldn't care about it. That's all. I don't think it's going to be like a cultural reset. It may not even chart, because Queen B did a song with the Queen of Pop, Madonna. She was on the remix to Break My Soul, and that didn't do anything. No shade. Carëśhâ wants Riri on Carëśhâ Please. Okay? She's trying to get Rihanna, Chloe on Carëśhâ Please. She's trying to get like Lil Durk, Little Baby. She's trying to get a lot of the A-listers to come on her show, because so far it's been a lot of the DNF listers. Now, the G Herbo interview was kind of entertaining. I didn't watch the Trina one. I'm not really interested in Trina, but I do feel like Carëśhâ is a good interviewer, but she just got to be a little less messy. And if she's a little less messy, the A-listers will come up there. I can't see Rihanna going up there though, because Rihanna hasn't really done a messy interview in a long time. Has Rihanna ever done a really messy interview? I think the messiest interview she did was with Oprah, when she was crying that she was in love with Chris Breezy, the colorist, when he was knocking Karrueche down in the bed. But you never know what could possibly happen in the future, because she do got music coming out. She do like Carëśhâ. So let me know if you guys would be here for it. Ice Spice continues to outsell Scratch Off. This is really embarrassing. Scratch Off, we got to come to the front of the congregation and explain to me how Ice Spice is getting a top 20 hit before you. So, according to these Billboard predictions, Boy Is a Liar Part 2, featuring Ice Spice, which is by the Pink Pantheress, is expected to be top 20 on the Billboard Hot 100. Now, I have not listened to the song. I really don't plan on it. I'm not a huge Ice Spice fan. I'm not a Scratch Off fan. I am neutral, okay? Because I think that they're both lackluster. And I stand by that. I'm not going to support you just because you like Nicki Minaj. I'll leave that for the delusional people to do, okay? But for the non-delusional people, I support talent, okay? I support songs that I like personally, not just because it's popping on social media. But with that being said, this is still embarrassing because Scratch Off, I mean, you just lost 2 Grammys, and now you're letting Ice Spice outsell you so easily in the game, and she's only been here for what, a year? You've been in the game since 2016. What is going on? Okay, your last 3 singles flopped, and you was out here taking shots at No Spice, but you need to be getting in the booth and trying to find a hit. Okay, just because you get some random white girl or Purdue chicken to sing on a song, that doesn't mean it's going to be a hit. Okay, you got to have people supporting you. And it looks like Ice Spice has more support than you do. Okay, but like they say, go against Nicki and it's going to cost you. No shade. I'm just saying, every time people go up against Nicki, it never works out for them. But I know Love and Hip Hop would love to add you as a cast member. And if that don't work out, you can always be 21 Average's second or third baby mama, since you're already the side chick. So, I'm sure everything will work out for Scratch Off. If it don't, I still won't care. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys check out my Patreon. I got some new videos over there. And I hope you guys have an amazing day.